Hello and welcome for another Penny Dreadful video. Today I'm going to be playing a deck that was suggested by Spectral Joe, one of the viewers on YouTube. They left a comment when I played my Planeswalker deck. We faced a Possibility Storm deck using Enduring Ideal, and they actually came up with a pretty sweet list around a different type of combo card. Enduring Ideal doesn't kill immediately, and their combo kind of does. So the idea is still the same. You play Possibility Storm, you play an adventure creature, that's a sorcery, and that's going to hit the other sorcery that's in your deck, the only sorcery. So in this case, that's Dragonstorm. What will happen, you will play Possibility Storm, and then you will play the adventure creature. That's 2 spells. Then Possibility Storm triggers, then you find Dragonstorm. That's your 3rd spell. Or maybe you've played the Possibility Storm the turn before, you just play the adventure, and then you get still a Dragonstorm with 2 copies. And that should be enough to kill your opponent, because you can get a Karthus, Tyrant of Jund, and you can get an Atarka. And that means that your dragons both have haste and both have double strike. Karthus is a 7 power creature, so with double strike that's 14 damage. Atarka is a 6 power creature, so with double strike that's 12 damage for a total of 26 damage. So just a Possibility Storm and an adventure creature is enough to set this up. Now if you're worried about removal or blockers, then you can also find Bogardan Hellkite and Lathis Dragon Queen to make more dragons, or Bogardan Hellkite to clear blockers or just shoot them. So that's the combo. In paper it looks really sweet and it could maybe do something. You do need to devote some slots to the combo, but that's okay. I've opted to add in another Karthus because I think having haste is pretty important, and there's no way to put a card from your hand into your library again. Those cards sadly are not legal. I guess the only card that really does it is Latnam's Legacy, and that one is not legal, and the other ones are sorceries. Yeah, I think you need to play 2 of this. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. The rest of the deck is just mana, adventure creatures. You have Birds of Paradise, Orcish Lumberjack. This can function as a mana dork too. And you have Merfolk Secret Keeper as an extra adventure creature, Seething Song to ramp, Fae of Wishes to get your Possibility Storm from the sideboard. Also get some tools from the sideboard, not too many, but some. Sylvan Library, just kind of a hedge against more disruptive decks. It's a decent card draw engine. And then Supreme Will. This was in the original version. I tried to look for different things, but I just couldn't find it. I ended up still running this. Not sure if it's a great card, but it does 2 things, which is a little bit flexible. The mana's just not really all that great. 3 mana for this effect. I'm gonna try it and maybe I'll change it, or maybe I'll come up with a better suggestion. And then over to the sideboard, which you do have access to in game 1 because of the Fae. You have the 4th Possibility Storm. So with Fae and Possibility Storm in your deck, you essentially have 7 Possibility Storms main deck. So a good shot at finding one. Then you have Guttural Response against the blue counterspell decks. I think that's pretty important, but I could be mistaken. Fire Prophecy, which is actually a card that lets you put something from your hand on the bottom of your deck. It deals 3 damage to a creature, but the downside to this is that in order to put something on the bottom, you have to target a creature, and that's kind of awkward because sometimes you're playing against a creatureless deck and this is just not going to be great. But I could see moving this to the main. Then there's a Ravenous Trap against the graveyard in the Druid deck. I don't know if this is enough, but it felt kind of weak to not be packing any sort of hate. Then there's Obstinate Bailoff against the aggressive decks, gain some life. It's also decent against Hymn to Torok, so that's why that's there. Wilt as a way to kill artifacts or enchantments that could be problematic. So yeah, that's the deck. In theory, it all looks super sweet. I'm very curious to see how it plays out in practice, but I honestly can't wait to find out. This deck looks sweet. Round 1 on the play, that's good. This hand, turn 1, play Shelter Thicket. I don't really have anything to do though. Quite a bit of mana, but nothing to do with it. So I think I'll mull. Okay, now I'm missing maybe on mana a bit, but we sort of have our combo. I'm not sure if it's going to be quick enough. We'll see. Put back a Fae and then play the Highland Forest and pass. So this is a turn 5 combo, I guess. Ooh, Forest, also a bird. All right, another land. We do need lands, but wouldn't mind seeing some actual spells also. Birds and pass. For some decks, especially just dorky green decks, this could be hard to interact with. Ooh, Yavimaya Coast. Ominous Seas. Okay, is this the Greater Good Ominous Seas deck? Oh wow, I can just play a Possibility Storm here with this Seething Song. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Seething Song, Possibility Storm. Okay, so now it's gonna be hard to resolve a spell. I mean, you resolve it, you just don't know what you're gonna get. At least they don't, we do. And then what did they cast? Opt. And what did they hit? Rune Snag without a target. Haha, nice. I'm already liking this deck. That's sweet. Yeah, it's gonna be harder for them to counter our spells now. It's kind of nice. Wall of Blossoms. Okay, they're gonna get a random creature, another wall. So I have a bunch of Rune Snags. And yeah, there is Greater Good in their deck too. Yeah, Possibility Storm is a fun one. I'm fully expecting to get burned somewhere this league where we use Possibility Storm and our opponent just goes absolutely nuts. Now what? Play a land. The thing is, if I play Fae of Wishes now, that means that I get Karthus and the Double Striker, but that doesn't kill them yet because they can just block. I guess they're pretty much dead next turn. The other thing that I could do is get Karthus and Lathis, and then Lathis first, that makes a 5/5. Karthus comes in, so then I guess I still have less power. I'm at least gonna do it. I'm not gonna wait till I draw another spell. I'm just gonna give them more time. Yep, Possibility Storm. And there's the Dragonstorm. Let's cast it. This is sweet. Kind of doing it. They're gonna cast an Opt, Rune Snag. Let's see if they find another Rune Snag. No, they find an Opt. Nice. Okay, so they get the Opt, sure. I don't think they really have much to stop me if I put a bunch of dragons in play. So that's probably, oh, the birds is now also tapped. So now it just becomes very easy. Yeah, Karthus, and the other copy is gonna get Atarka. My guys are gonna have haste and double strike, and we just killed them. This is sweet. Very nice deck. Very nice. I mean, this was just the first game, but it's good to start off a league and just get to do the thing right away. So, sideboarding. I think I want guttural responses. They're likely to have some counter spells, right? What do we cut? That's the other question. Maybe just our Supreme Wills. Those seem fairly slow. What else can I cut? I'm tempted to just cut one of the dragons. Which one would I cut? Maybe Bogard and Hellkite? Fire Prophecies, interesting to just kill their bird, but that's not enough really. Can also keep a guttural response in the sideboard to Fae of Wishes for it. I mean, they'll usually just counter the Fae, right? I'm worried that if I take out a Karthus, I'm just gonna draw it and then I'm gonna be stuck, so I don't really want to do that. Take out a Secret Keeper makes the combo less likely, but Secret Keeper is not a great card on its own in this matchup, just because the 0/4 is not an actual magic card. And then maybe I want a Wilt too. This does mean that I go fairly low on adventure creatures, but yeah, I'm gonna try this. Sideboarding is a little bit hard. Most of the pieces are somewhat important. Maybe I'm taking out the wrong ones, but we'll see. And the Wilt is just for like a runestone. I like having one in the sideboard also still, because then I can Fae for it. We'll just see. Okay. I mean, his hand has everything but a Possibility Storm, so I'm gonna keep. We need to draw that. Maybe I want like an extra library in the sideboard to board in. Oh, well, need to draw a Possibility Storm. First card we draw, Possibility Storm. It's kind of insane. Ominous Seas, okay. And we draw a Dragonstorm. Can't draw too many of those anymore. And then let's just play the Orcish Lumberjack. And next turn we have the combo with Guttural Response up. It's pretty sweet. And they're not doing anything, so they're just hoping to counter something. This guttural response should be pretty good here then. So let's float the mana, make a bunch of red, and then let's just Seething Song first, I guess. Just to have more mana, more storm. Alright, they let that resolve, so that's nice. Play the Possibility Storm. And they're gonna negate this, so let's guttural response. Hopefully this works. Yep, looks like it's gonna work. And then just Siege Ritualist. Hopefully no counterspell for our Dragonstorm. But that doesn't actually work because that has Storm. And now we have 5 copies. That should be enough to win the game here. Let's get Karthus. Yep. Lathis. Maybe they have some sort of fog. That's the only thing I can think of. Garden Hellkite. But even then, we're going to have such a huge board after this. Man, this deck's sweet. Atarka. And yeah, they scoop. All right. That was pretty convincing. That was turn 3. That was a turn 3 kill. Wow. I like this deck. I really, really do. Let's go for the second. Second round, let's see if we can be victorious again. This does look like a decent hand. I'm sort of missing the Possibility Storm, but also sort of not because I have the Fae. And I have plenty of forest to feed to this Lumberjack. So yeah, I like this hand. Are on the draw, gets Action Probe. So probably some sort of counter spell deck. That can be an issue, but we'll see. I mostly just want to play against like mopey creature decks that are somewhat slow. Ooh, Swamp, Changeling Outcast. Not sure what this is. Let's just play our Sheltered Thicket. Pass the turn. Is this some sort of, what, ninja deck? Don't know how many good ninjas there are legal. Una's Black card. Okay, so it's a rogue deck. Sure. So this can make us discard cards, but they need to have more actual rogues to do that. Just continue playing lands. I think I'll keep the Sheltered Thicket in hand for now, because I might at some point want to cycle it. We'll see. Question is, do I want to power out this Fae of Wishes next turn? I think the answer is yes, because I have enough lands to feed to this Lumberjack. Yeah, we'll take our damage. Just 2. Oh, Bloodsheath Thirst. So I guess we're not doing anything now. Supreme Will. Let's just play a forest and pass. Now I need to start discarding to this Merfolk Windrobber. I don't like that. Soaring Thief. Let's counter that unless they pay 3. I'll have to discard. Probably just discarding the Sheltered Thicket, honestly. Yeah. Oh, they milled a Possibility Storm. Boo. Another Rootbound Crag. So I'm just gonna go and play this. Granted. Yes. And then get the Possibility Storm. Next turn we can play it, but they could have counter magic now. This is probably not an ideal matchup. Cheap creatures that they can deploy and then they can sit behind some counter magic. Seems tough for our combo deck to deal with. Una's Blackguard. Sure. So next turn I'm going to have to discard a bunch. Oh, I'm already going to have to discard 2 cards this turn also. Yeah, discard a land. And then they have 2 of those, so I need to discard another one. I guess I discard this, just play the Possibility Storm and then hope to draw an adventure creature. Well, we draw a land, so I'm not dead next turn, but I need to top deck an adventure creature, and then I can still win. But it's not looking good. Changeling Outcast, yep. Oh, they find a Soaring Thought Thief. Is this gonna grow all their guys? Yeah, that's just lethal. Man, that was unfortunate. They could have hit like anything else, and maybe we had a shot. What would we have drawn? No, just a land. Okay. That was not great. I'm going to take out these Supreme Wills because they don't seem good. Put in Fire Prophecies. I want some guttural responses. Merfolk's Secret Keeper doesn't seem great. Doesn't look like it has great text. What else? It can also mill me, which is sort of annoying. Like hit one of my bullets. Sylvan Library is probably too slow. And just take out 1 guttural response. Yeah, I'll run it like this. Would you like to play first? Yes. Well, this hand is garbage. Ooh, this is not awesome. Kind of need to draw a land. I think I'll keep because mulliganing against them seems bad also. They probably have a bunch of discards. So yeah, play this and pass. But like I said, this seems like a tough matchup. They just have a tap land turn 1. Draw a land, please. Oh, yes. Nice. And play the bird and pass. If they kill my bird, I'm kind of okay with that. No, Una's Blackguard. Yep. I mean, that's good, but it's sort of slowish now. Oh, perfect. Orcus Lumberjack. And then I think we're set up to do the combo next turn as long as they don't kill my Lumberjack. That would be unfortunate. That's going to delay everything quite a bit. If they are planning to just counter my stuff, then I'm okay. Ooh, nothing yet. Blackguard getting in. Okay, it looks like they're on the let's counter your stuff plan, which I am well equipped to deal with. Yeah, at least I can get the Possibility Storm in play. So sack this land and then tap this 2 for red. Play Possibility Storm. Yeah, they'll have Thought Scour. Thought Scouring me. Sure. Oh, that just resolves. So now we Season Ritualist. And because they Thought Scoured, it's a lot easier because now I have double dragons or I have extra copies. I'm just gonna let this happen. Or not. They play another creature. So this is just making everything all that much easier. Not that there was really too much to worry about. Yeah, cast the Dragonstorm. 5 copies. Yep. That's, our opponent seems to be realizing what's going on. I have to say, this is a pretty unique combo. It's pretty sweet. Oh, haha. We even steal their Changeling. I hadn't considered that, but that's kind of hilarious, actually. Random rules interactions. Oh man, I love Magic sometimes. I love Magic sometimes. I guess we should have gotten this first. We would have gotten more dragons, but it doesn't matter. We're just gonna kill our opponent here. Garden Hellkite. Yeah, get a dragon. Shoot your face. Yeah, this is sweet. I gotta say, a very, very nice build. Well, we won that one. Being on the play is good. Almost feels like they don't have that many counter spells. So maybe I get rid of this guttural response, but no, I'll just keep it. Maybe I will be just firing it off on random Thought Scours also. I don't know yet. Yeah, but this one is harder. We're on the draw, so now They get to deploy some threats before we get to do something. Okay, this hand seems fine. I can kill their first threat, and I can play an Orcish Lumberjack. And this Fire Prophecy is gonna... Oh, maybe not. They're gonna take it. I was gonna say this Fire Prophecy can kill their first threat, put Karthus to the bottom, loot it away, essentially. This is why I have the second Karthus in the deck, because I think it's an important piece to kill with. Found a Fae of Wishes, which is good. That can find us a Possibility Storm. Yeah, now I get to play Dude. I can't kill that. Not just yet. Play the Lumberjack. Can I just get a Possibility Storm off the top, please? That would be sort of perfect. Nah, they kill my Lumberjack, so no Possibility Storm off the top. Hopefully there's no Dude. If it's just this 1/1 dealing me damage and I don't have to discard cards, I feel a lot better about this. No, there is a Dude. Alright. I mean, I can discard Karthus, I guess, next turn. That's not the worst. Rimewood Falls. Yeah, now it's all just starting to be a little bit slow. I can play a 1/4 to block, but then I lose a lot of my stuff. But honestly, maybe I just should. It's going to be a little bit grindier that way, but I'm not sure if I can win if I need to discard all of my cards to their creatures. This 1/4 does stop their rogues. And this can attack. That mills me. Lost another Fae. Just block then. At some point I can also just return this Fae. I can play this next turn to have more mana. Not sure. Ooh, that's annoying. I can't block that one. They are sort of out of stuff. And I have some lands to discard. At some point I can return this. Play that. Yeah, just keep it back. I'll need to discard a forest. Or is it reasonable to think that I can play Karthus? Kinda don't think it is. And they attack with both. Another Fae gone. Not liking that. They only have one card though still. That is good. I have 4 mana now. Next turn I'll play a land. I have 5. Oh, I have 5 mana now. Next turn I play a land. I have 6. I think it's fine just to discard a land, honestly. It's not very likely that I get to play Karthus, but if I do, it's sort of sweet. If I draw Seething Song, I could get there also. Okay, so now I just play Shelt the Thicket, and then I discard another land, and then if I draw another land that's untapped, I can play Karthus. Oh, Into the Story? Ooh, that is a rough one. That hurts. Okay, Duress I do not care about. I really hope to just hardcast Karthus. That would be kind of fitting. 2 Possibility Storms gone. I think I really am on the hardcast Karthus plan then. Well, I hope for them that they have a counterspell. I hope for us that they don't, because then this is a pretty big boy. And we just get to steal their guy also. No, don't do it, Mana Leak. Boo. All right. I mean, after that Into the Story, it was unlikely to work, but I was kind of hoping it was gonna work. I mean, I'm not dead yet. I'm just getting hit for 3 every turn, and that's not enough to just kill me. Dragonstorm gone. Still 1 left in the deck. I can also just draw another Karthus. No, I draw another land. That's not good, but we'll just play it. Otherwise, we need to discard it anyway. Slowly, we are losing. Yeah, they have more lands. And then another Dude. So they got to hit me for more. Oh, another dragon gone. Just drawing the dragons is also just pretty decent at this point with so much mana. Bird. Bird is not decent. I guess it blocks and we live longer, but our outs are starting to become slim. Action Probe, sure. Yeah, Into the Story. Whew. And now they attack with everything. No, decide to keep the rogue back. The Una's Blackguard. So block here, block there. Take our 3, go to 4. Bird dies. Need to draw something. God roll response. That is not it. Okay, that was unfortunate. I think this is, like I said, a rough matchup. If we were on the play that game, we very likely have a better shot. But yeah, I'm just really bummed that Karthus hardcast didn't work. But we'll keep playing. Go for the next one. Match 3. Let's see how this goes. I mean, I have Bird into Fae, so we kind of have the things we need, I think. But yeah, I'll keep it. At the end of the league, I need to think about how I like having Fae of Wishes in the deck to go fetch the Possibility Storm. While it's nice to have that, it might be too slow, or maybe the deck just needs more card selection to more reliably and quickly find your Possibility Storm. Yeah, this is obviously not a great draw, Karthus. I think I'm just gonna cycle this land here. Okay, that's a piece that we do need. So next turn I Fae, and then the turn after we can go for the Possibility Storm. Oh no, Hymn to Turok, no! Lost a land and a Karthus. Not the worst, but I do need that land. Well, let's play Sylvan Library. That's pretty good against a Hymn deck. Hopefully there's not another one. That would be kind of annoying. No, Hero of Precinct 1. Okay. Draw Bogarden Hellkite. Don't need to draw Bogarden Hellkites, but we get to put that back. Put that on top of the library. I'm just going to pay for life, I think. Yeah, that seems fine. Just to have more cards in hand to be better against a possible Himtatorok. Let's granted. Yep. Go get Possibility Storm and then just pass. Hopefully no more discard. I'm worried they may have like Dight Hollow Scholar. It's a reasonable card for that deck to play. Synergizes with Hero, is on theme for the plan of disrupting your opponent. 3 mana, so no Dight Hollow Scholar, no Vindicate. Oh, just killing my Sylvan Library. I'm okay with that. So I think we just get to kill them next turn. I think so. Pretty sure. Yeah, we draw the Bogarden Hellkite. Not what we need, but that's totally fine. Seething Song, Possibility Storm, and then this Ritualist, cast a Dragonstorm. I almost clicked no, that would be bad. A bunch of triggers, get Lathis. We only have 3 more dragons in the deck. Get Karthus, make another dragon, and they scoop. All right, nice. Got to do the thing, even through a Himtatorok. Sylvan Library, very nice there. Kind of wishing we had more, but I'm going to bring in the Obstinate Baloffs, taking out the Supreme Wills. Those don't seem very good, just too slow and reactive. And then anything else. I think I'm good with the rest. If they hit me and I have a bunch of Baloffs in hand, that's just kind of the hope that happens. I'm not sure how good that plan is, but it is the hope. I could bring in a Wilt if I'm worried that they have the Seasoned Runestone. Maybe I should, but whatever. If they have it, then we have game 3 to try and win. Very tempting, but we have 2 of the dragons in hand, so just because I have Orcish Lumberjack and Possibility Storm, but this is essentially already a mulligan to 5. This isn't much better, but I am gonna keep. That might seem strange to a lot of people, but against their deck, it's just so bad to mulligan too much. No, I gotta mull this. All right, this is something. Put back an Orcish Lumberjack and maybe just the other Lumberjack. This powers out the Possibility Storm. If they have a Duress, it's sort of annoying, but yeah, this hand is just not very good against a bunch of discard. We have tap land. I'm just worried that they're going to hit me. We draw another Possibility Storm. I'm glad I put 1 back, but if they hit me, take all my stuff, then what am I left with? Just play a hero? No, Himtatorok. Well, mulligan to 5, get himmed. Pretty bad. All right, that's something, but kind of far off from casting Possibility Storm. Hopefully not more discard. Or are we vindicating something? Yeah, vindicating my land. Nice. Fun game of Magic. Karthus, perfect draw. Let's see what else they have. Lingering Souls. That I do not care about. They do give me a lot of time. Figure. Okay, Figure is somewhat of a fast clock. Another bird. Let's just play that. Still hoping to draw a Seething Song. Yeah, flashback Lingering Souls. You can level up their Figure. Honor of the Pure. That does make it a fast clock. Yeah, now I don't have that much time anymore. Fae of Wishes. It's not very good. So let's just cast it as a blocker. And then, yeah, this has gone downhill pretty fast. Block the Figure maybe. Lingering Souls and then flashback Lingering Souls. I like the Honor of the Pure technology, I gotta say. Against combo matchups, that can really help speed up their clock. I mean, I'm pretty dead here. Well, let's just block, take our damage, and we are dead. Mulligan to 5 against the Himtatorok deck, not good. Maybe just take out a Secret Keeper and put in a Wilt. Also decent against their Dight Hollow Scholars maybe. And just having one in the deck is not too bad. Just need to hope we have a reasonable fast hand and don't get himmed. It's a shame that we don't really have the good adventure creatures. Otherwise you could sort of slot this into a reasonable green-red beatdown shell that sometimes just draws Possibility Storm and then kills your opponent, like you have in Pioneer. It's just that the adventure creatures that we do have aren't that good for that type of thing. You really need the 3 mana 5/5 and that type of stuff. Yeah, would like to play first. I'm gonna keep this. Doesn't look great, but like you saw, if they just hit me a bunch, then I can have a perfect hand, but it's just gonna get ripped to shreds anyway. So where's the point in mulliganing then? Figure. Okay, maybe this is not a him hand. Ooh, I do like having an Orcish Lumberjack. Play this one. Now we just need a Possibility Storm and then we're good. Although, is there a way that I can Dragonstorm off of just the lands and the Lumberjack and the Seething Song? Maybe. Yeah, take my damage. Draw another land. So I would play a land that's 3 mana. Lumberjack is 6. And then, no, I guess I And next turn, I can just naturally do this. And I can fit in the Rosethorn Acolytes also. Now, nothing bad needs to happen to my Lumberjack. I just need him to play a bunch of Squadron Hawks. That would be ideal. I'm worried that they might have like Vindicate. And then I'm pretty far off from this Dragonstorm. Yeah, take my damage. Ideally, they pump and just play another Squadron Hawk. No, not pumping. Lingering Souls. That's fine too. I think I'm gonna do it then. Because, let's see. I make 4 mana with this. 7 with the Lumberjack. And then Seething Song gets me 2 more, essentially. And that's Dragonstorm. So, yeah. We're just gonna do the natural Dragonstorm. Make red with this. Make red with this. More red. Sack this. Seething Song. Dragonstorm for 4 copies. Yeah, this is gonna be good enough. Lathis. Then get Garden Hellkite. Our meme deck is kind of getting there. Kill the spirit tokens and deal 3 to them. And they are gonna scoop it up. Just the natural Dragonstorm. That's also a thing. Yeah, with Orcish Lumberjack and Seething Song in your deck, it's not unreasonable to do that. Rosethorn Acolyte sort of fits in there too. Sweet, 2 and 1. Our meme deck is kind of doing it. 4th round. This hand. Missing a lot of the pieces, but I do have the Supreme Will to look for something. I'm gonna keep. Not sure if that's right, but I just don't like mulliganing. Blue-red. We draw a land, not what we need. Next turn I get to play double bird, and then hope that they not get like Pyroclasm away. Oh, blue-red. Could be a tough one. Well, there's 1 bird to burn away. And here's the second. Playing against Kermit the Wizard. I think I've played them some other video. Oh, Frantic Inventory. Oh, are they on like Pyromancer Ascension or something like that? I think so. Opt, yep. And what is next? Nothing. Fae of Wishes. Well, let's just do that. Kind of annoying if this gets countered, but we're gonna have to slog through counter spells anyway. Yeah, looks like this is getting countered. Counter spell even. Sure, that happens. That's okay. A mountain and Chandra. No! Chandra is a very annoying one. It's just gonna ping off all of our birds. And we draw a Seething Song. Not very good. Not very good. Alright, alright. Blue-red. It's kind of a nightmare matchup, I have to think. Counter spells and removal for all of our dorks. Yep. Kill my bird. They're sort of building to an ultimate, and they'll just sit behind a wall of counter spells. I gotta look for some action. I won't be able to keep this up during the combo turn anyway. Well, there is a possibility storm. Now I just need the adventure creature. And I need them to like tap out. Ha! I said I just need the adventure creature. Am I gonna go for it? I think I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, Seething Song. Do I want to run out the other Seething Song? I think so. Maybe they counter this? No, they don't. Play Possibility Storm. I guess this is getting countered then. To have the counter spell, they have to counter this. Probably, well, they didn't have the counter spell. Well, then I'm just gonna kill them. I also very much like that doing it this way with the Dragonstorm, you're better against counter spells exactly, because if they look to counter your payoff, then as soon as the Possibility Storm is resolved, it's almost impossible to counter your win condition anymore. Get Karthus, make a dragon. I really thought they would just have another counter spell. Sometimes it just pays to go for it. Go get Bogarden Hellkite, just shoot them. Don't need to bother with Chandra. I still want to play on. Curious what they have. Oh no, they've had enough. Kind of doing it. I was not expecting it to go so well. Get these out of here. Put in guttural responses, take out the Secret Keeper again, and I think that's just it. Yeah, that's just it. I'm really liking this deck. It's fun to play. I don't really know how good it is, but it is a lot of fun. And I can just pull out wins out of nowhere, just like drawing a Seething Song early, having the Possibility Storm, and bam, you're good to go. Look at this hand. Beauty. And by that, I mean we get to play a turn 3 Possibility Storm, maybe, and then have Fae of Wishes the turn after. No, don't need to draw many more of these. If I draw my other Karthus, I'm going to be annoyed. But I do like having the second Karthus in the deck. I think that's correct. Bright Dragon. Okay, so now we're getting pressured a bit. Might want to board in some removal then. Orcish Lumberjack. Oh, no, I can just play this. I was going to say I should have played the Highland Forest. That's still the case, but at least I can get this Orcish Lumberjack online. Maybe they tap out to kill this. It's very appealing to do so. This card on its own is just kind of scary. 3 mana from 1 creature. Yeah, Burst Lightning. Okay. Kind of was hoping that they needed like to use 2 mana to do this. Oh, they're tapping out. Opt. I could still have something like Spell Pierce. And the way that I sequence my lands might still bite me, because now I need to play an untapped land next turn. Okay. I was going to say, I would have to play Hinterland Harbor now to be able to Seething Song, and then the turn afterwards I wouldn't have a 4th untapped land. Now I kind of do, so it doesn't matter. Let's Seething Song. Hopefully no Spell Pierce. And then Possibility Storm. Oh, they have the Spell Pierce? A null. Okay, that's tough. That's tough. Especially since I threw away 2 cards to do this. Now I need to Fey for the Possibility Storm. And then the tap land is still going to be relevant because my 5th land is going to come in tapped. So yeah, this Highland Forest not playing that untap or turn 1 is going to cost me some percentage points this game. Also, they're just killing me. Yeah, I'm just dead. That Timely Annul got me there. Alright, what do I want to do? I think I want to board in some removal. Take out this Sylvan Library and put in the Fire Prophecies. And then maybe just take out the Karthus now. I have ways to put it back, and against them, possibly just making a bunch of dragons could also be good enough. Or I can take out a Fae of Wishes. It seems very slow. No, I'll just do it like this, and then watch me just draw all my dragons and not the Fire Prophecies. Ooh, very tempting, but if they bolt my bird, I'm in trouble. And then I Urkish Lumberjack once, and then my mana's gone. No. Oh, this seems better. Put the dragon back. Play the Highland Forest, like we've learned. I mean, I still need a Possibility Storm, but I'm good to go otherwise. Delver. Draw another bird. Play the bird. Play the land. So I just want to top deck Possibility Storm now. Please. Hopefully this Delver doesn't flip. No. That's good. Another land. If I draw a Possibility Storm into their open mana, I'm not going to play it. Well, we don't draw more lands, more guttural responses. I just hope their Delver continues to not flip. Burst Lightning. And they also have the Burst Lightning mana. So now I'm under a clock. Yeah, kill my bird and smash with the Delver. Okay, draw a land. If I hadn't drawn the land, I might have played the Rosethorn Acolyte just to be able to play Seething Song, Possibility Storm with Guttural Response up. But now I don't need to. Yeah, Forensic Inventory. I'm not going to Guttural Response that. That's a waste. Good Action Probe. Yeah, I can't counter that one. They now know that we have those guttural responses, so their counters are not good. I just need to find a Possibility Storm. Can I get a Possibility Storm off the top just the once? Yeah, a land, another Delver. Grim Lavamancer? No, do not like that. Do not like that. Come on, give me that Possibility Storm. No, just another land. And they're going to eat my bird. That's still fine. I don't really need the bird mana anymore. I just need a Possibility Storm, really. That's all. And I need them to not also flip their other Delver. Counter spell. I think we're going to lose this one. They have double blue now. Double blue. Yep. Shoot my bird. Bird is down. Fae of Wishes. So I can Fae for something. That's not going to work. I can play the Fae straight up. Block the Delver. But that's also not going to work. Just dead. We're not really hitting the right matchups. Or maybe we are, and this deck is just kind of a meme. I mean, it looks so good some of the time, but the consistency is kind of missing. So maybe I need to work on that. Let's go to the final match and see if we can get a positive result. I really do hope so. Final match. Let's see if we can get a positive result with this deck. A 3-2 would be nice. I'm kind of hoping to not have to play against a heavy disruption deck. I think we've played against a lot of decks that were running quite a bit of disruption. And there's also plenty of decks in the league usually that just don't. And that would be preferable. That said, even though we face those decks, we're still 2-2. So that's not too bad. Well, this hand, no Possibility Storm, 2 dragons in hand. Gotta say this is a mulligan. The 2 dragons already means it's kind of a mulligan to 5. No lands, so another mulligan. Not off to a great start here. This does seem kind of nice. I don't need the Fae, don't need the Secret Keeper. I do need blue mana at some point, but maybe we can find that. Opponent is starting. Forest, okay. Nothing. I think I like a lot of the Forest matchups, but... Oh, Conjurer's Bauble. Oh, okay, this is the Colossus deck. That's a kind of a scary one. It's putting up great results. And I'm always a little bit surprised, but then when you look at the deck list, it's just a lot of consistency tools, a lot of card draw, a lot of ways to find your Semblance Anvil, Bonds of Flourishing, Metalwork Colossus. So I really hope they don't have the Semblance Anvil yet, or otherwise they're not able to go completely nuts next turn. Orcish Lumberjack. Okay, that is good, but now I need to find blue mana to be able to actually cast this Merfolk Secret Keeper, or Venture Deeper rather. But this is good, because if I do, then I can kill next turn. Question is, do I want to play Possibility Storm next turn if they don't do anything? I'm not sure who that favors, me or them. I guess my cards are largely interchangeable. I really don't know who's favored by having a Possibility Storm out there with me not being able to right away win. Phyrexian Core, do they have it? Yep, looks like it. They always have it somehow, even when they don't find it off of one of their cantrips. So now there's going to be a flurry of artifacts. Yep. Draw a card. So did they brick off? Looks like it. Find another land, but it's not a blue one. I really need a blue one. Now the question is, if I Seething Song, I really don't know if that's good for me to just have the Possibility Storm out there. I guess it's better to not do that because I can have more Storm that way, or I can just sack this Highland Forest and just play it off the Lumberjack. I don't need too much Storm. I guess I'm just gonna wait. I really don't know. I can attack at least. No, there's a card that can keep a creature tapped, and I kind of don't want them to be able to do that. If I go off, it feels like I'll go off big enough that I can kill through some different things. I imagine they're gonna Phyrexian Core the Ichor Wellspring to draw a card. Ancient Stirrings, that's a good one. Golden Egg, yep. I just need to find that blue land. Or the Seasoned Ritualist, that is also fine. Yeah, I wish this deck was able to be just red-green straight up. And they found another Ancient Stirrings and another artifact. So I'm gonna face down a couple of Metalwork Colossus pretty soon here. Mortar Pod, no! That is annoying. Yeah, there's a Metalwork Colossus. It's gonna find a friend. I'm gonna shoot my Lumberjack. So I need to draw an untapped blue source or another adventure creature. Those are the cards we're looking for. Yep, they kill my Lumberjack. Maybe I should have played the Possibility Storm. I don't know. Come on, untap blue source. They gain some life, get back a bauble so they can draw another card. Yep. Draw the card with the bauble. Sack, get the bauble, draw another card. That's kind of cute. And the deck has more play to it than I thought. More lines even. It's pretty good. I think it's lacking in disruption of its own, but it's able to do its thing pretty quickly. We draw another Seething Song, and that's not good enough. Yeah, if this was a creature that we can actually cast off of red mana or green mana, an adventure spell, that would have been better. There's just not too many that are worth it. That's something to look at. To lose this one, unfortunate, because we kind of had everything rolled up, just not the right mana. Anything I want to change? I guess wilts are decent. Take out Supreme Will, 2 of them, and really don't have much more we can do. Just did a quick search through Scryfall, and there really isn't any better adventure creatures than the Merfolk Secret Keeper. This hand is bad. This hand can play a quick Possibility Storm. The problem is we don't have it yet. At least we have all our mana, so... Oh, I clicked Mulligan. I didn't really want to do that. Huh. Well, keeping this then. That's unfortunate. Put back a Lumberjack. Put back a Secret Keeper. Yeah, we're gonna need quite a bit of help here. Need a blue source so we can play Fae, and then I need another adventure creature. We'll see. I'm not in trouble with the mana. I think it's safe to say that most of the games we've been okay with generating enough mana to play an early Possibility Storm. It's just finding that Possibility Storm that's the issue. They kept 7, which is quite scary. Yeah, Ancient Stirrings. This deck is just so consistent. The more that I see it, I'm more and more impressed by its consistency. Ancient Stirrings will do that to a deck usually. And just all of the artifacts at cantrips, at the worst, they can just do that. Sheltered Thicket. Would I want to cycle that? I think I do, because I'm just good on mana in general, so it's better to just cycle this maybe next turn. Looking for a blue land. Bonds of Flourishing. So, Ichor Wellspring found. They've been able to go 8 cards deep between these 2 cards, looking for that Semblance Anvil. We draw that. That's not a very nice one to draw. Cycle. Draw Bird. I guess I don't play this even. No. Just attack with the Lumberjack. Do they have it? They have much better tools to look for it than we do. Maybe Bonds of Flourishing is worth it. No, we can't play that. That's a sorcery. Tricky. Not many red-green instants that look for stuff. And adding more blue to the deck, it doesn't seem like the best way forward. And they look, yeah, they have it. They always somehow do. And by somehow, I mean they just have amazing consistency tools. Sleeper Dart, yep. Ichor Wellspring. They're just going to rattle off some artifacts, and then we'll see how many Colossus they're going to play. They don't have the land, at least. Witch's Oven, which I think is part of some sort of infinite combo. Yeah, they keep our guy tapped. We just draw more Shelter Thickets. So cycle that, Dragonstorm. Well, then I'm just going to play my land and maybe we can naturally Dragonstorm. Seems unlikely, but maybe. Scrap Trawler, sure. Looks like they don't have the rest of their combo. We can sack the Trawler to draw a card. No, sack the Wellspring, but they can't get anything back now. Yep, draw a card. Alchemist File, drawing another card. Another Phyrexian Core, and what else? Another Semblance Anvil. Not exiling anything. Have they found a Colossus? No, they haven't. Okay, we draw a land, so where are we at now? I play the land, then I have 4 mana with lands, then I Orcish Lumberjack to 7. So I can get 2 dragons, and that should be enough, right? Play this land, tap it for green, make 4 mana. Make 5 mana, that's 9. Dragonstorm, 2 dragons, Karthus, and a double striker. And that should be enough. So Seething Song, and then just Dragonstorm naturally. That's also just pretty sweet. This has also given me some insight into maybe making a Dragonstorm deck with the Lumberjack. So we get Karthus, and we get Atarka. Those both have haste, and they're attacking for 26. They don't have any more mana. So I don't think they can do anything. Yeah, a scoop. All right, nice. Now we need to win one on the draw, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. And like we saw there, they can also sometimes just miss and not get there. Resubmit, not more than we can do in terms of sideboarding. Maybe it's better to just put the Possibility Storm in the main because it's an important card to have. And I'm not sure we'll get enough time to use the Fey to get it, but I'll keep it like it is. All right, I'll keep this hand. Karthus not great. Don't have the Possibility Storm, but we do have this library. If they have a very quick kill, then it's going to be tough. But if they are a little bit slower, then maybe we can get there. Sanctum of Ugin. Looks like they mulliganed. We draw Wilt. That's a pretty good one to draw. Play our land, and next turn I need to decide if I want to play Lumberjack or Sylvan Library, or if I just want to keep up Wilt. Honestly, I might just keep up Wilt. Kind of depends on what happens now. Bonds of Flourishing. Because you can kill their Semblance Anvil, and that can be... Oh, wow. Did you just concede? Did you just keep a bad one and missed on this or something? I mean, I'll take it. I'm happy we got a 3-2, but that felt kind of weird. Let's go to the... Look at the deck again and see what we could change. So 3-2 with possibly Dragonstorm. That's the name that I came up with for the deck. I think it fits. I was kind of surprised by it. It felt pretty good. There was a lot of games where we were just able to go off pretty quickly with a combination of Orcish Lumberjack and Seething Song, or a bird and a Seething Song, or whatever. We even had some natural Dragonstorms, which I do like that's actually a real thing. Even we're able to cast that Karthus that one game naturally. Got countered, but still. The Supreme Wills seem like a medium card in the deck. The counter ability is way too slow. You can never force through your Seething or your Possibility Storm with this. And looking for cards for 3 mana is not great. I could see upping the amount of Sylvan Libraries, to be honest. Just because Sylvan Library is another way to keep the dragons out of your hand and look for some cards. Multiple Sylvan Library is sort of bad, but a second one probably couldn't hurt. And then some other sort of card selection spell. Trouble there is that a lot of the sorceries you cannot play because you have Dragonstorm, and that needs to be your only sorcery. The adventure creatures, some of them are not great. If and when we do get better adventure creatures, I think the Possibility Storm deck will become more real. But I was not unhappy with how it performed, not at all. And then the sideboard, I think Obstinate Baloth didn't really come into play. We didn't see like a large variety of matchups. I didn't feel like I was missing stuff to board in. Maybe a sweeper would be nice, but it's problematic too because of the birds and the Orcish Lumberjack, so you don't really want to do that. Yeah, I think better adventure creatures would help this deck. That's just not in the cards for us. And then maybe just a better spell than Supreme Will. I do have to say that I think the second Karthus in the main makes sense, and that's something, I think that's my main change that I made to the original deck list. I like this deck. If you just want to meme and have fun and even have a decent shot at winning, try this out too. I hope you enjoyed the video. Just want to give a quick shout out to Spectral Joe. You've come up with a very nice and cool deck, and I'm happy that you commented on my video and posted a deck list. If you also want to have one of your decks be made into a video by me, post it in the comments and I'll see if it's something that I'm interested in playing. For now, this is it, and I'll see you next time.